questions, the hard questions that I ask of any organization, big, small, medium, extra large, doesn't make a bit of difference, okay? These are the questions I ask that are critical to your success as executive directors, as development people, whatever. Okay, number one, do you have a strong board? Okay, how many people do you have on your board? It isn't so much quantity as it is quality. And the quality doesn't mean they're all billionaires. Very few people in this world are, okay? Do you have an active board? How many people do you have? How active are they? What is the average, or do you require an annual gift from your board? Okay, it's shocking to know the answers. I've been visiting with some people this week. I was like, really? I can't believe it. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because they say, well, we say, let me show you the opposite. Some of you say, oh yeah, they give a lot of money. Okay, fine, good, that's great, good. And your answer is yes. So they say, oh, Nancy, well, you know, we suggest that, but not always they do that. Really? Oh, and you have a capital campaign coming up? Yes, we do. Next year, we're going to do another building, another whatever. Okay, because everybody's different. Is your board given 100%? No, we're getting there about 30%. Okay, really? Okay, oh, wow, knock your socks off, okay? I'm out of here, okay? So watch this one. So I say, really? Well, I'll tell you what. It's kind of like religion. Doesn't make any difference what religion you are, not, or believe in. It's like religion. You have to make me believe. So you have not made me believe anything. Why should we fund you when your own trustees, when your own board does not give an annual gift and is not participated to your comprehensive campaign 100%? But yet you feel comfortable going to corporates, foundations, whatever, and asking for the money. Doesn't mean your idea isn't good. Doesn't mean you don't have great ideas. But that dog don't hunt, an old Southern expression, okay? I love that. I wasn't even Southern, but I love that. A boss told me that years ago. He should know how often I use it. I should give him credit for it. Okay, so it starts in your offices. It starts at your location. Do you have a strong board? You don't have to answer me personally. You have to answer yourselves. Have you built a good board? Have you interacted with your board, and how active is your board? Because if your board is your ambassador, your board is your fundraiser, your board has to do more than show up in a meeting and have a cup of coffee 3 times a year and give you a check for $1,000. If that's what you have on your board, you're going south instead of north. And that is a very dangerous position. I don't care how little you are or how big you are. My goodness, that's an extra, well, we just not paying attention to whatever that is. Okay, but you can't have that. You just simply cannot have that. You have to be way ahead of it. So the first thing I would say is, with your executive director, unless you are, and your immediate team, I don't care how small or big you are, you need to have a strong board, and they must give. And if they're not going to give, you are not going to go very far. Because I wouldn't care if you were talking to the Cleveland Foundation, the Gun Foundation, the O'Neill Foundation, whatever it is. That is a critical piece of your success. And staying on that note, if you are in a fundraising mood and mode, which you are, all of you are, right? Yeah? I mean, there's never enough money, right? Yeah, never is. Okay, then you have to say to them, I need you to bring 5 new people in. I need you to open up your home and invite 6 of your friends so they understand what we're doing. Get your board to work for you. This business of showing up meetings, showing up at meetings and not doing anything extra and giving you a check for $500, $1,000, okay, watch this one. They give you a check for $5,000. Okay, $10,000, $15,000, but they just come to 2 meetings a year. They do nothing else. So you say, well, how are we going to do that? This is really important this morning. That you have to put an outline together that lists your expectations of a board member. List your expectations, that they have to be active, that they have to raise money, that they have to be an ambassador. I don't have to tell you. That they have to give an annual gift if it's a comprehensive campaign. They have to give. They have to give their time. It's fine to say they're on 2 committees. What's a committee? And what are they doing on the committee? Okay? Where do you go with that? So if your board, and only you can answer that, is not marching with you, not behind you, big difference. So that's going south. They're going the wrong way. North, if you are not the top of the mind awareness of what they are going to do, you are not going to ever raise a lot of money. So weed them out. If they're not going to participate, tell them they have a year. You should reorganize and say who's reelected the next time. You've got to get people involved and make them not do the obvious. Don't give me a check and show up twice. Don't do that. That's not enough. And if that's what they're doing,